Hello, and welcome to this month's video newsletter. I'm the founder and CEO of AFTERBURNER, Jim Murphy. Last month, we discussed the importance of a proper brief by creating what we call a microclimate to success. This month, we're going to discuss a very important component of combating task saturation, a technique we call task shedding. Now remember, in the past, we've discussed task saturation. Task saturation is the perception or the reality of having too much to do with not enough time, tools, or resources to get the mission at hand accomplished. We've also pointed out that as task saturation increases, errors increase and performance actually decreases. Sometimes when we're faced with task saturation, some of us channelize on one task, possibly jeopardizing what's going on around us. In order to combat task saturation, you must incorporate a structured method that we call task shedding. Let me show you how it works. As a fighter pilot, when we're flying at 30,000 feet, we're fully mission capable or operational. We can watch for distance contacts on our radar, i.e. working our long-range radar work. We can operate the radio, fly formation, interpret data from different instruments in the cockpit, work our weapon systems. We can do just about everything 30,000 feet from the ground. As we begin to descend, however, the rules begin to change. As possible negative interactions with the ground become evident, we must shed tasks to stay safe and remain truly viable as an asset to the mission. At a certain altitude, we must drop out long-range radar monitoring. Even lower, we might stop monitoring the radio or flying formation. And finally, at critically low altitudes, there's only room for one task, the all-important task of watching the ground. Now let's turn this into a business example. Your team has a number of tasks that are included in their daily missions. They're conducting follow-up calls with existing clients. They're contacting potential new clients, updating production reports, and making sure that the current day's orders are shipped to the customers. Now, task shedding does not mean you just begin throwing off tasks randomly when things get overwhelming. Proper task shedding follows a logical, well-planned order that keeps your team consistently moving towards your future picture. So in your planning, you have determined that daily orders must be shipped on time to the customers. That's number one. As your team becomes task saturated, you need to brief them on the proper order and manner that they should shed tasks. At the end of that critical level of activity, the team may have to completely focus on one task, getting the current day's order shipped to the customers. The order and manner in which the team sheds those tasks should be planned and decided in the calm and collective atmosphere of the briefing room, not during the heat of the battle, during the hectic day, or right in the middle of your sort. Creating a well-briefed task shedding method will help your team effectively deal with performance training task saturation while maintaining your momentum towards your future picture. Well, that's going to wrap up this month's edition, and until next month, we'd like to wish all of you good luck and happy hunting.